still a little snotty. And I can't take the nasal spray that I was given, like the good, because I've already taken it 3 days in a row. But I'm feeling so much better now. But I also had 2 cups of coffee this morning. I have so much to get done today. I need to finish a grocery list, go grocery shopping, drop some bills off on my way. I'm also going to go by the bank, I think. I hope I can go by the bank. I don't know. I may do that after dropping Isaac off at therapy and I go to the unemployment office, because it's like on the way back anyway. Let's see here. I need to grocery shop, bills. I need to call my allergy specialist. See if they got the referral. I need to get to work on the barrel stove because I heard on the radio when I was coming home from dropping Leo off, we have a cold front coming through, and it has been pretty chilly. Let's see how cold it is. It is freaking 60 degrees. 15 Celsius. So, with it dropping like that, man, like, I've got to get this barrel stove installed. So, that is going to be my main focus for the week. I also need to get to work on my Let's Play series. I'm taking a little bit of a break from playing Zombie and jumping into this new one because I've been sick and I don't know if it sounds snotty, but I'm like, hey guys, watch me play this. So that's something I'm doing. I also need to start getting stuff ready for the season change because we've got fall and winter coming on, and everything changes for those. I need to mow, weed eat, clean the garden bed up, and start getting stuff ready for the holidays because once those come, they start hitting hard and fast. The boys, I don't know when their winter break is. That's another thing I need to do. I need to look at their schedule for school this year because last year they had fall break, winter break, and then they had break because of Corona. So I just got all this stuff to get done, and it just seems like it keeps piling up. But enough blah blah. I'm going to bring my cup of coffee, make a grocery list, and go grocery shopping. So we'll check back in a bit. So I went grocery shopping, and it's starting to get warm out. It's going to be an interesting drive home because that is what my passenger side of the truck looks like. I didn't intend to like splurge on this much stuff. It was on my list though of stuff to get. I got a little extra on the stuff that I thought that maybe I needed to get, so I'm not having to tote a bunch home on my way home from dropping Leo off whenever I stop off at the store. I didn't get any of our vegetables, like our produce or any of that, because they were out of the fish that I get for us. And so I'm going to have to make a stop by the little grocery store tomorrow anyway. So I was like, I'm done. I'm just done. I had a full cart of stuff, no more room. Little dude's car seat's actually in the back of the truck. So I'll drive home, hopefully get this stuff put away pretty quick, and then get some stuff done before I have to go pick the boys up from school and go to therapy and all that. Such a busy day today. So I'll check back in with you whenever I get home and put this stuff away, alright? So I'm all jittery again. Steroids are like with the coffee. So I need to eat. It's 12:47. I gotta leave in like an hour and 20 minutes to go get the boys from school and take them to therapy and all that. So since I did lose a bunch of weight, I'm going to start throwing carbs with proteins and start trying to build some muscle mass hash brown patties. What I do with these is I spray my plate just a little bit, and I'm just using like a saucer plate, salad plate, whatever you want to call it. I have my egg cooked. Same deal, spray the container with oil, put an egg in there, a little bit of milk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this bad boy in here. Put my little cover on here. Put this bad boy in here for 1 minute. After a minute, I'm going to flip it. Probably cook it for another 30 seconds. Then I'm going to mash it up a little bit and scramble it in with my egg. Throw it in the tortilla, put some salsa in there, and call it good for now. I may put some cheese in there. I don't know about cheese because I've got stuff to do, and cheese kind of messes with my stomach. So that's going to be my new lunch from now on, is egg, potato, burrito. So protein, carbs, get that bond in there, and then here pretty soon, after I stop being so active working under the house and everything, then I'll start exercising using the ab lounge and my workout bar that goes on the door, and I'll show you kind of what my workouts are going to look like with that. Ab lounge, I'm going to add some weight to it, that way there's more resistance on that bad boy. So just make sure that you guys are subscribed and liking the videos, that way my stuff pops up in your feed and you guys can see some of the crazy stuff that I'm going to be doing when this bad weather starts setting in, because this year's going to be completely different than every other year. Sorry, I'm still kind of from allergies, man. It sucks. But we'll check in with you later and I'll show you my burrito. Ah! I am all jacked up. I spilled part of my egg on the side of the stove because like my jitteriness I hate being on the stove. But here's the cool thing about having a flat top stove, is that you can get that nice grilled burrito look from some of the restaurants on the stove top. And that's hot. So I'm gonna pull those off the stove, throw a little sriracha on them, eat that. I also got, like I said I was gonna do, I got some of these naked shakes. No, they're not sponsoring me, of course, but the naked juice, naked shakes. I like the bottles because it gives you a good serving size for me to make smoothies at home, and I'll just use their bottles. I got the strawberry banana and the mighty mango, two of my favorite flavors. They didn't have the one that I usually get though. I can't remember what it is. It's like a kiwi something. So the grocery store was really weird because they were out of a lot of weird items. Like they'd have like the bulk size of something, but they wouldn't have like the regular, or they just wouldn't have a lot of items. It still looks like a ghost town in there. And then I did realize that the price bump that I saw whenever I started shopping down here happened up there as well. So instead of spending like I think it was $2.98 or $2.90 something for the sausage that we eat every week, it's $3.05 up there too. So I'm going to compare the sales tax on food up there and the sales tax on food down here, and I'll probably start doing my shopping down here on my regular items if the sales tax it constitutes, you know, not making bulk purchases and saving money on fuel and groceries. But I'm just noticing that the cost of living is going up. People are like, oh, the cost of living here is so low. No, food is pretty expensive. Beef is like $8 a pound, something like that. Last time I bought beef, it was like $6 or $7 for just a pound tube of it, and I'm like, I've got some beef in the fridge that we got from work, so we'll just eat that. But I'm gonna eat some lunch, get my stuff going. They were just out of a lot of stuff. They didn't have the spray foam for me to shoot under the house. I may look for that tomorrow while I'm out, and go from there. They didn't have the iPhone I wanted either. They had the Plus, but they didn't have the 7. So I'm gonna reassess that. I'm gonna see if I can get a better deal going through like Straight Talk, because I don't need a Plus. I just need a regular phone. I need one that's got like, you know, apps on it, so I can stay up to date on all my stuff. And then what else? I need to just be able to make phone calls. That's it. Phone calls, text, and keep my watch synced up and up to date. So I gotta stop blah blahing, because this medicine is just making me crazy. So we'll check back in with you a bit. It won't be a little bit, but I gotta get some stuff done. All right. That's not very fair for me to play hide and go seek with you.
Do you know what hi 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 is?
What's hi hi hi?
It will. Somebody can hide 2 times. If a person finds them, you still get to hide. Is that helpful? But if you were one of them, how many times? 15,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You're lucky. Why?
Because I found this.
What's that?
Sushi money.
Sushi money?
Yep.
So are we using that to buy sushi?
Yep.
When?
We'll be keeping it in case we want to buy sushi, dude.
Oh, okay. Where'd you find it?
Over there on the park, trail.
On the trail, yeah?
In the grass. And you told me to pick it up and threw it in my pocket.
Yep. So, are you happy now? We went the other way?
Yep.
Yep. Parmesan cheese. So we're doing spaghetti and meatballs, and little dude's got spaghetti and meatballs, and other little dude's got just spaghetti noodles and meatballs, because he doesn't really like sauce. So we're going to eat some supper, and then I don't know what we're going to do after supper, because the boys are in trouble. So I got one of those cans of juice that I was talking about. It's like a cardboard tube, and it's like a can on each end. Old school juice, like frozen. So I have the juice there. That's the concentrate. My tea bags are there. I'm waiting for my water to get boiling hot. Then I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to try it. So I'm not like using anything to sweeten it except for the sugar that's in the orange juice. So I'm going to try this, and if it'll work, then I'll do it this way. The apple juice was way more expensive than this, believe it or not. It was like 50 cents more expensive for the frozen apple juice, and I'm like, dude, I can go buy a gallon of apple juice for, you know, what that tube costs. That tube also for the orange was like $1.15, something like that. But, you know, vitamin C in my tea. Finish your dinner. I'll try it tomorrow. make sure you watch the vlog for tomorrow, because the vlog for tomorrow I'll be drinking that tea, and I'll either, or I'll be like, Okay, so today's been very interesting because I did drink the coffee and take the steroids, and I was all jittery for the longest time. But then that wore off after the afternoon. Then, we went to therapy and everything was, normal. Then Leo had a little bit of an attitude. We went to the unemployment office, got back from there in the bank, and then Leo and I walked over to that park. And it's about a half-mile walk to get there. So we walk there, and he plays on the Jumbo Gym, and I played with him, and I'm like, hey, let's take this other way back to the car. He's like, I don't really want to, and I'm like, dude, let's take this other way back to the car. So we take that way, and there's this $10 bill sitting on the grass right there, and I'm like, hey, dude, pick that up. And he picks it up and he looks at it, he's like, money? And I'm like, yeah, it's a $10 bill. You can buy a decent plate of sushi for that. And so we called it Sushi Money. Then we get back to the truck, and I roll the windows down and cool it down for a minute. And then Isaac gets out of therapy, and his therapist is like, he didn't have such a great session at the end with his first therapist. And I'm like, okay. Talked about it for a minute. Well, then I get home, and the boys, they go in their room and they're playing Legos. And I get this email from the school saying that Leo had a rough day at school today. He hasn't been listening. They just thought that, this would wear off over time, blah, blah, blah. And I also had an email from Isaac's school saying he had a rough day today. He was mean to another kid. Had an episode. He has DMDD, which is disruptive mood dissociative disorder or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it stands for. It's a mood deregulation or disruption disorder. So that and him acting out at therapy, they got in trouble. So put him in the corner and made him wait till dinner was finished. Dinner was finished, then they sat at the table, ate, took their shower, they sat in the corner again. They went to bed with no TV, and they can't play or have any fun. I told them if they make any noise, I come in there and they are in trouble, and every night we'll do this until this behavior stops. So it was a good day, and bad day. So Leo got $10. I got to walk a mile. I got to go grocery shopping. And now I'm gonna eat some peanut butter sandwiches, drink some milk, take some medicine, edit the vlog, upload, and see you tomorrow. So make sure that you like the video, click the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, and leave me a comment. What did you do today? How was your Monday? Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you tomorrow.